Hey, is that thing working? Is it working? Oh, cool, I think I got it working. Hey Rob, you can hear me? Right now, I'm in northern Kenya, not far from the Ethiopian border. I'm in an African savanna. And the first thing I want to show you is this stuff. This is the grasses. This is what supports the entire ecosystem here. All of the wildlife, all of the livestock, even the people depend on these grasses to make a living and to survive. Let's go check out some of that culture and some of the wildlife. So right here in the shadow of this termite mound, I found another creature that makes a living off of eating insects. This one, it's an insect itself. It's called the antlion. When an ant comes walking along and falls into this trap, check out what happens. The grassland savannas cover much of East Africa. The one I'm in right now stretches clear up to the foot of Mount Kenya. That's the highest point in Kenya and the second highest point in Africa. The grazers love this one, Themida triandra. Tastes kind of oaty. Unless, of course, you've got far too many domestic animals and they overgraze the land like this. And what you're left with is this bare ground, exposed to the elements. And then there's this called machange. It blows away in this relentless wind. And when the rainy seasons come, torrential downpours will wash away whatever soil is left. Then there'll be nothing left for the grass to grow in, nothing for the wildlife, nothing for the domestic animals. So this is the first time I've actually come to a place where I can get water to drink on my expedition. And I'm not the only one. There's lots of wildlife that gets water from rivers just like this one. Here, I'm in the highland plains of central Kenya. There's much more rain here, so the grass is very lush, but the bush is very thick. Here I'll have to watch out for predators. I happened upon this one guy that you really don't associate with a grassland. The leopard tortoise. Right now, I'm in a forested area with lots of little wetlands. I'm seeing some very cool birds and I want you to check them out with me. Aside from the herbivores constantly grazing down the grasses, the other big factor in grasslands are the seasonal rains. Well, this might be the worst case scenario. I came out here to shoot some birds in the evening light and I've come across a solitary male buffalo. These guys tend to be the most dangerous animals in Africa. And the reason is because, well, they're covered with parasites, they're old, and they're not getting access to any females. So frankly, they're pissed off. Check him out. He's got oxpeckers. Those are the birds all over his nose. And you can see why these males are so pissed off all the time. I'm here in Kenya right at the end of the dry season. And what happens at this time of year is that these acacia trees come into bloom. And this attracts bees. If you listen very carefully, you can hear thousands and thousands of them in a constant hum. Hey Eco-Geeks, I came here to show you the African grassland biome. Now I've climbed up to one of my favorite places in the world to give you the best view I could find. And the cool thing is, I've spotted a rhino right down at the bottom of this cliff.
How are you doing, mama? Long time I see you come. There's so many things about you.